back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Shayla, and today I'm going to take you along with me through my nighttime routine that I have been doing so that I can wake up at 5 a.m. Hello, perfect timing. I had actually planned on sharing my current 5 a.m. morning routine with you first, but then I thought, you know what? There's so many morning routines out there, why not share my nighttime routine first? Because I truly believe that a solid morning routine starts the night before. Before we get into my nighttime routine, there's a couple of things I want to just mention. A couple of weeks ago, I shared a very real vlog depicting my journey, shifting my wake up time back to 5 a.m. I will link that in the description box below. I also have a recent podcast episode that I did sharing all of my top tips for how to wake up earlier. That will be helpful if you're watching this nighttime routine video. You're probably gonna be into that, so definitely go and check those out. It is 5 o'clock and I'm beginning my nighttime routine right now because we wanna be lights out by 9 p.m. I do need to wrap up a few things. I like to try to end my workday at 5 p.m. on the dot, but I have a couple of emails I need to answer, and then we will begin the routine. So as I said, I usually like to wrap up work by 5 or 6 p.m. This particular day, I worked a little bit later than normal, but 5 o'clock is usually a great time for me to wrap up work. So I have plenty of time to get into my nighttime routine. And the first thing that I do once I wrap up work is I take the dogs out for a walk. That's my signal to my brain that we are shifting from working to winding down. So I like to throw on a podcast and I go for about a mile with the dogs, which is usually about 25 to 30 minutes, depending how often they stop. Then when I get home from my walk, it's time to tidy up the kitchen a little bit and begin to prep dinner. This really varies from night to night depending on whether I'm cooking or have something already prepared or if I'm gonna order takeout. On this particular night, I decided to make some mushroom pasta, and I already had a little cilantro cauliflower salad prepared, so I had a little bit of that as well. But I really like to get dinner started first, and then if you watch my vlogs, you already know I have this weird thing where if I'm eating at home, I have to be clean. So I usually shower at this point, do my evening skincare routine. Start to set the mood and the vibe in my place. It's still summer here in LA, so it is lighter out later. So I like to kind of close the curtains and get things dim and vibey in my space. Because I do live alone, I typically eat dinner alone, which I'm totally fine with. This looks really sad, but I'm really happy to eat dinner alone. And I usually watch something on Netflix or a movie or a documentary or something and catch up on texts and DMs and all of that stuff. After dinner, I always do the dishes. There's nothing worse than waking up to a sink full of dishes, so that is a definite within my nighttime routine. And then I'll either have a tea, or lately I've been loving Naked Harvest Moon Milk, any type of nighttime tonic or tea that's gonna help me sleep, because I'm not the best sleeper, something I'm working on. Then at this point, it is red lights only. I have a whole podcast episode about why I use red lights at night. I will link that in the description box below. Another thing I've been doing is using rose essential oils in my humidifier. Major sleep hack, sleep with a cooler temperature and make sure the room that you're sleeping in is also humid. Rose essential oil is also calming and it's super high vibrational, and I just love that. Sometimes I'll do lavender, but lately I've been loving rose. And then at this point, I usually unplug from my devices. No more Instagram, no more texts, no more emails, and I like to read until I fall asleep while I sip on my tea or my nighttime tonic. And then before I brush my teeth, I take my gummy vitamins and other nighttime supplements. And then I brush my teeth, throw on a guided meditation. I use an eye mask, a white noise machine. I've got all the things. And that is my 5 a.m. nighttime routine. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.